Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Zairah Castelo-Corpus. I'm a practicing child and adolescent psychiatrist at the Medical City, as well as Cardinal Santos Medical Center. I'm also at present the in-house psychiatrist at Miriam College. So today, I want to discuss with you how to recognize if your child is having anxiety and what you can do about it. The COVID-19 global pandemic that we are currently experiencing has brought about a disruption in our daily lives. It has brought considerable amount of stress that perhaps may have caused some of you to feel fear and anxiety, which are actually common responses to what is going on. Now, children, like adults, are also vulnerable to the changes caused by the pandemic. They are also at risk to develop anxiety, and anxiety in children can manifest in different ways. So, for example, it can manifest as excessive worrying thoughts, fear that something bad might happen to them or to their caregivers, somatic symptoms such as stomach aches or headaches, sleep disturbances, as well as nightmares, appetite disturbances, and sometimes mood symptoms, anxious mood, irritability, or low mood. Now, when your child is experiencing anxiety, it is important that you sit down with them and listen to their concerns. It is also necessary that we approach them in a very calm and reassuring way. Now, children usually take their cues from us. So when we are panicking or when we are stressed out, they would tend to also experience the same thing, right? So it is important to maintain a calm demeanor in front of them and to be aware of our own emotions so that we can be able to manage them well. Now, how can we support our children during this pandemic? First is that we provide a caring and nurturing environment. Spend some time with them to do fun and relaxing activities together. Second is to maintain a routine. It is important that you set aside time for learning, for fun, enjoyable activities, as well as creative activities such as art, for example, that will allow them to be able to express their emotions and thoughts. You can also discuss facts about the pandemic, but make sure that you do so in a very calm, reassuring, and child-appropriate way. So we usually can talk about facts through, let's say, storytelling. In fact, if you check online, there are available books or stories that you can tell children to explain the COVID-19 pandemic. You can check the World Health Organization website, wherein there's a book which usually tackles it. No? The story is entitled My Hero Is You. Now, we are also feeling a little bit overwhelmed, right? So it's important that we also teach children techniques on how they can protect themselves, such as hand washing. And you can do that through songs, dance, or games. We can also try to encourage our children to be open to us and to go to us whenever we're feeling anxious and worried. And try to be sensitive and understanding and look at their nonverbal cues when they're sharing. It is also important that we maintain strong social connections. So we allow our children to stay connected with their friends and family through phone calls and video chats. Now, lastly, for example, you've noticed that your child's anxiety is getting severe, that it has already affected his or her everyday functioning, then it is advisable that you seek help from a mental health practitioner, such as, for example, a child psychiatrist, so that they can be evaluated and managed. Thank you, and I hope you're able to learn something today. Stay safe, everyone.